No way. What? Are you for reals?
I'm for reals, and I believe
What? What? You guys, we've been live 40 times. That seems ridiculous. And my iPad does not want to turn down. Shush. Ah. There we go. How is everyone doing? Happiest Wednesday. How are you guys? I hope you're having a great day. I'm not wearing any foundation. We're gonna be getting into New Charlotte Tilbury.
Here.
9 out of 10 people would switch to this foundation. Let's see if I would also.
And let's see if 9 out of 10 people would do a thumbnail.
Yay for eye makeup and no foundation. Woo! Where are you photobombing my thumbnail?
I don't know.
Oh my God, get out.
I think maybe the people like us together.
James, your hair is wet. I'm not wearing makeup. This will be an atrocious thumbnail. What? Get out of here.
The pain.
Get out of here.
The
Okay.
emotional damage.
I look like a Muppet. You have wet hair. Okay, let's
Hair on a man
let's
looks
try.
good.
You're gonna get 3 seconds of me doing
3,
this.
2, look up, change. Nice.
Okay, we'll redo another one after.
Yes.
The bun. The bun is bunning. The bun is out of control. She's on another planet. Am I going to prom or am I galactic princess? You tell me. Oh my gosh. Emotional damage. There's someone that understood that. We do that all the time in this household. Isn't it funny how like little memes or reels will just like stick with you and they stay for years? That's our language here. How are you guys? Betty, thanks for hopping on even for a minute. You like that Catrice foundation? Love, love, love. That is such a good one. Spoiled cat likes the bun. The purple crowns are just, I think, for people who comment the most. So comment away and get yourself a purple crown. It's for top fans, people who are like consistently here and hanging out with us on Wednesdays. And I cannot believe, I already mentioned this right at the start of the live, but like 40 lives I have sat here. 40, that means I've sat here for 80 hours with you guys just like hanging out. We already have a super chat, of course, from Lori. First live streamed September 25th, 2024. 1 year ago, you started these lives. I've enjoyed every single one. Congratulations and happy anniversary. Thank you so much, Lori. Thank you for always being literally like such a bright light here. You are, I feel like you're our team leader. So thank you for being here.
But wouldn't that imply that you've missed 12 lives? And I don't...
I've been busy sometimes. Sometimes I've been busy or sick.
I can't really remember. I don't remember any ones that you've missed. That's a lot.
I just chugged that. Oh my gosh. You know what my mom told me yesterday? My mom. She goes, I was like, you know, like I had a little bit of a cold last week, you guys, and I'm still kind of recovering. Like the fatigue is legit. Like I don't have any like chest cold or fever or anything. Like I was last week for a few days, I was out for the count. You guys kind of heard it on live as I was like struggling through. And my mom called and she's like, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm fine. Like I'm good. Like I'm up and at 'em and you know, I feel normal-ish. I'm like, but I don't have my normal energy and like any like caffeine that I take is like not hitting. Like it's not hitting. It's like you drink it in the morning and you kind of wait for that like motivation and like a little jump in your step or whatever. She's like, oh yeah, coffee doesn't do anything for me anymore. You know what I prefer? Red Bull. And I'm like, what?
Oh my
like
God.
since when is my mom cracking into a can of Red Bull in the morning instead of coffee? I don't know why I thought that was so hilarious, but I'm like, Mom, you're like an energy drink woman now? Like, what is going on? Ooh, sorry, that was aggressive. I want to wait until more people show up to do the application portion of our special live where I'm actually sat here with no face makeup on, which I don't particularly love because she's got things to cover. You know what I'm saying? But this foundation...
Are you sat here or are you sitting here?
I'm sat here.
You're sitting
I'm
here.
sat here in my little makeup throne. Okay. Let's learn about this foundation though, and actually, James, I need your assistance.
I'm still working on the thumbnail. I'm not available right now.
I need you to, Jeff, with your super chat. Do you need anything? Like, do you have a question? Can I give you like a consultation? That is such an epic super chat. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. I cannot get this foundation out of this PR package, you guys.
Oh, you need help.
It just, wait, no. Did I do it? Sometimes when you're not looking, you can do a better job with things. I don't know why.
Don't break a nail. You want the foundation out, right?
Yes. And it's gonna be like a mystery because they sent me one color. Will it match?
Well, they're confident.
They're
That's
very,
an interesting
very,
bottle.
very confident. It looks like it'll match. This is the shade 5 Neutral, and I am a neutral girl, okay? Like, I'm not warm, I'm not cool, I am absolutely neutral. Neutral is hard to find in foundations, like a true neutral. So what?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing? Oh my God, you just destroyed it.
I didn't destroy it.
You stuck your thumbnail in here.
Well, no, that's actually what happened when it fell and hit the floor.
Are you breaking things?
No, it fell out, and like literally the pan is magnetized, so you can like replace that pan, and that's why it fell out.
We're gonna do like some product placement, you guys. I have my brushes here, Details by Tati. How many of you are loving them? I am going to be playing, of course, with my brushes. We're gonna talk a little bit about technique and ways that you can use these incredible brushes. We're gonna use the foundation brush that I love so much, so much. I cannot do my makeup the same without this brush. This is from the Essentials set, and I'm obsessed. And a lot of you guys are DMing me, and this is like the brush that you are all obsessed with as well, because you don't have to use as much foundation. So you're not gonna waste as much product. It's also not gonna look thick and cakey, but you're still gonna get the coverage that you desire, whether you're using a tinted product, a serum, full coverage, something in between. Whatever you use on your face, this is going to give you that painted on amount of product that covers, but it's thin. And I love that. And then you flip her around, and if you need to pat in and blend in a little bit, I wouldn't swirl. I see some of you guys swirling. I would more press and pat, and then you have the most flawless look to the face, period. This is the brush that everybody needs. It is so good. So good. And if you guys are here, please like and share the live. We're still kind of warming up the chat. We're going to be doing a Tati list. Yes? Yeah, he's in the background. We switched the furniture in here, so now I'm not pointing over here. He's over behind me here. It's kind of freaking me out. Are you ignoring me? I swear there's another person in the room.
I'm just trying to focus on my tasks. I have ADD sitting here. It's hard for me to focus because you're like right in
Oh my
front
gosh,
of me.
Ashley, that foundation brush is the best one I own. I am going to get rid of my Sigma F80 brushes. This is such a unique, different way to apply your makeup, and I swear your foundation will never look better than with this thin part right here, applying just like the most gorgeous, evenly spread out, like there's no brush strokes, like perfect amount, and it's fast. That's the other thing that I like about this brush from the Essentials set, is it's quick, because I don't have time to like bounce and do the whole sponge and do the like this, just like shoo, shoo, like you're done so quickly. Bonus, you can absolutely clean up the edge of your shadow, whether you have a winged line going on or you just want to sharpen up the edge of your eyeshadow in general. It's a great cleaner upper, great around the nostrils. any little divots that you have in between the brows. It's just so good. So I love hearing the feedback that you guys are like, I get it, I love it, it's so good, it's changing my makeup routine, and that is everything that I wanted to accomplish with these brushes. Janet, the brushes are available on detailsbytati.com. The link will be in the description box, like it should be right up at the top. You can go peruse. We have 3 sets, and each set has 7 brushes. You could pretty much do, I want to say, close to a full face with each set. The essentials is going to be just your standard basic, like everything you need to get going. And of course you have the beautiful foundation brush in there. So go take a look at the different sets that we have available. This is just the beginning. I have so much planned for the brand, and I'm just still on cloud 9 because you guys are loving the brushes so much. And my DMs have never been more beautiful with gorgeous feedback, and I'm just like so motivated by it.
Hey, speaking of feedback.
Yes.
Distraction.
Oh. I'm so pale right now. I need my foundation ASAP.
Hey guys, favor. We need to add like reviews to our website. What review platforms do you guys like the most? Like there's one called Yachtpo, there's another called Judge Me, there's another one called, I think it's Loox, Loox. Let us know in the comments. What do you guys like? What should we use?
All right, let us know. Oh my gosh, I just noticed, so cute. On the bottom of the screen, it says Exos Tati instead of More Tati. Yeah. Did it say More Tati before?
It did. I changed it.
You changed it. Do you guys see that right down here? So cute. Jill, how are you doing?
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
We put More Tati there in 2015.
Okay, like I just like glanced at the screen and I'm like, something's different. Okay, Jill. Tati, sadly I missed the last live last week. Just wanted to tell you I received my essentials kit and I'm waiting for my specialty kit. The brushes are amazing. They completely changed my makeup routine. Like and share the live. Yay! I'm so happy to have that feedback. That means everything to me that you guys are having a good time with these brushes. And we have not even gotten into all of the nitty-gritty of like education and tutorials because she's been a little under the weather. Like the timing could not have been worse. I was about to have a full-blown like meltdown, spiraling out of control, panic attack, because like I go after how many years and launch my brand and then literally go on one like businesswoman work trip, continuing to like plan out what's next. And I'm feeling like on top of the world and things are great. And then my body just was like, no. You're gonna be in bed for several days and you won't even have the brain space to film or think about filming or do anything. So it was just like the worst possible timing. But you guys, I'm so motivated to go brush by brush, set by set, and teach you all exactly how to use these brushes in several different ways. You're gonna be coached up by me, and we're just gonna continue that journey together because I swear my makeup does not look the same. It does not look as beautiful and blended as when I'm using these brushes. I'm so proud of them. The link to the website is in the description box. If you're curious, go take a peek. And yeah, and to second James's request, let us know where we should do the reviews because you guys are DMing me so many amazing reviews. I'm just like screen capturing. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what do I do with this? Like, should I just like put it in stories or like we need this on the website? And like hearing your feedback is everything. So thank you. All right, we got a few more super chats. Lynn Baker, hi T and J, watching you having just microneedled my face with PDRN and EGF. It's a bit ouchy. Congrats on the brush launch. Love from England. Did you do that yourself? Are you an esthetician? Do you do this at home? I see people doing this and I get so curious about it. I love PDRN, love, love, love. I think it's worth the little bit of a sting because I'm sure your skin is gonna be looking flawless. So thank you for the super chat and thanks for the love and for hanging out. I love Lana Del Rey. Is that really your name or is that just the icon there? I like it. I love Lana too. Thank you so much for responding to my DM last week. It made my whole year. Oh my gosh. Of course. I really do try to respond to as many DMs as possible. I'm super active and like, not to brag, but I'm gonna kind of brag. I no longer have like the phobia of going in my DMs that I used to have, because literally back in the day, the internet was so rough with me that I'd open up one DM and it would be like, Tati, what's your favorite nude drugstore lipstick? And I'm like, oh, of course, like here it is. And then the next one would be like, rotten hell, you evil woman. And I'm like, ah. And like, as much as you can say that you have thick skin and you can like not let things bother you, like it's fine, it's good. It would start to compound and like get to my head. And so I kind of couldn't be as in the DMs as I wanted to be. There was like a time where I was just like, for my mental health, I can't. But now, like I go on live, I go to my DMs, email, whatever, and you guys are like honestly so awesome, and it makes it such a nice thing that I get to communicate and I don't have to be someone that's online that's like, oh, I can't communicate with my audience anymore, because that's just not the case. So thank you. All right, to Kelly. Kelly, you bought all 3 collections. You have the full meal deal. I love it. Love, love, love. I heard an influencer say that your brushes are making her feel smart and that it makes her love doing her makeup again and that makeup is fun again. I love that so much. Okay, there is something to be said about having the right brushes, because I swear to you, I come in here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to press in and ask.
Well, I mean, ask. I'm curious. I'd like to see.
Kelly, if you feel like sharing, you can, but you don't have to. James is just perpetually nosy. So I come into my studio and when I see my brushes and like, there's no headache. Like I know what everything is for. And so even someone like me that has been in the makeup for so long, sometimes when you have all these brushes, like you look at them and you're just like, I'm overwhelmed. And like this collection, between the 3 sets, you have everything you could need. And I sit down and the way the brushes blend the makeup on, like I know I'm not gonna be frustrated with the blend in my crease. I'm not gonna be frustrated with things looking choppy or patchy. Like everything is sized correctly and works so well together that I have been doing more full glam makeup like consecutively than ever before, which is like, what the heck? Like I'm like thrown back in 2016, 2017. Like even today, this is like a little bit more smoky than it is clean girl, right? Like it's just nice. Okay, you know what? But my face is a little bit too clean girl, so we need to get it together. Let's get it together and put the makeup on. I am already primed. What do you think I'm wearing right here? Let's collectively, like in your brain, just go, Tarte, always, always, I'll be buried with this primer. It's so boring that I always use this one forever and always, but I do. Okay, so now we're gonna go into this new Charlotte Tilbury Revolutionary Foundation. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, stays all day and night, weightless full coverage.
Why is it that, like, literally, you just said that, and I said to myself, okay, make a mental note. If Tati dies, she wants to be buried with his primer. And I was imagining you holding it like this.
So, I'll be buried with that primer and my Ardell lashes. So if I go before you, make sure that someone puts my Ardell lashes on.
Where are the Ardell lashes?
And
okay.
I also demand to
your hands
to wear
will be clasped like this.
No. I want them to put it on my eyes. And I also want some glitter from the textured neutrals to also go with me.
Okay, so if you were to die and you want these things, who's the makeup artist that you want putting these things on you?
Oh, that's tough, right? Kelly, you sent me another super chat bombarding you. Do it. I love it. Thank you for being here. Also, I made a brush holder for them, a gray jar with a blue butterfly. Love that. So special. Question. The foundation brush. I can't help but get foundation in the ferrule. Is that okay? How to clean? I'm thinking you're talking about the thin side. That's fine. What I typically do is I will just kind of wipe her down after use And really once a week, maybe giving the deep wash. You don't have to over clean these. You know, try to not like dig the foundation into the ferrule, but if a little bit is getting in there, it's gonna come out when you wash it by hand. So I wouldn't stress out too much about that. Yeah, no stress.
The thing that I found that works really well is when I have the makeup cleaner. Yes, sometimes I clean brushes.
I know, I was like, my brain is like, you're gonna talk about cleaning brushes. This is, my husband's a freaking hero. Like literally he will wash brushes for me. I'm not even joking.
Not all the time, but sometimes I help.
You like,
just to be sweet.
But it's like the most romantic thing ever.
So I take the cleaner and I just go right here with my nail and I have the paper towel right there. And that's how I get it out of that edge.
Thank you. Thank you, Jill. You are spoiling me with your communication today. I bought a separate brush holder for your brushes as well. They are so special to me. I want to keep them separate from all my other makeup brushes. James cracks me up. You and him always put the biggest smile on my face. Well, we love that. We are here not intentionally trying to make you guys laugh, but somehow we do, so that's good. Steffi missed my super chat above. Let me scroll back up. I'm so sorry about that. Steffi says, with the cutest little emojis, received my makeup brushes I love. My sweet husband doesn't even know anything about makeup, and he held them commenting how nice they are. Thank you so much for sharing that. Like, I really feel when you hold them, you can tell that they are quality. I did not like skimp on anything. Like at every turn, we're like, let's make it the best. Let's make this the best experience, the best fibers, ferrule, the weight to the handle, the paint, the shape of the brushes, just everything had to be right. And to know that you guys appreciate that, and that even like a husband that doesn't know too much about makeup brushes would be like, wow, this is nice, is excellent feedback. To Amina, that's a pretty name, am I saying that right? You also replied to my DM last week, and me and my mom freaked out because I've been watching you since I was 6. Oh, good Lord, how long have I been doing this? But I love that so, so much. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the super chat. And seriously, you guys, I am very active in my DMs, if you can't tell. All right, so what I'm doing right now, I have the foundation on a glass palette, and what I'm doing is I'm loading my brush up. What I've seen a lot of people do is like they'll kind of just dip the tip of it. That's not what you want to do. We're like Bob Ross right now, okay? We're literally getting the paint on our brush, okay? So, and sometimes I'll coat front and back just so I don't have to go back to the palette. Okay? Maybe that's too much. All right, we are working with a new foundation. God bless. Let's hope that this goes well. So what I'm gonna do now is really I could take either side because I loaded them both up. And we're going to paint. Do you see how that just covered everything? But really it used such a minimal amount of product. So we're gonna paint. I'm using one side first. You guys, I want to show you how far this stretches. It's the craziest thing. How is this stretching so far? Right? Like, and I have a lot on my palette left here. So if you use a pricier foundation, this brush will basically pay for itself because you're going to be using way, way less product. But also, I just have to say, whether you have dry skin, textured skin from maybe acne, something like that, older, more mature skin, when you start piling on the product and you have too much product on the face, that's when things look crinkly and bulky. We do not want that. We want the skin to look smooth and lifelike. Yes, covered. If you're someone like me, you want it to look covered. But that doesn't mean I want 10 gallons of it on my face, right? This is pretty. What do we think? I actually think my first thing that I glanced at, Stephanie, not too bad of a match. What kind of like sorcery is this? How'd they know my match?
They've been sending you products for years.
No, but still, my skin like gets tan, it gets pale. Like this is not a bad match at all. Did I miss any super chats? When I do makeup, you guys have to like yell at me in the comments, please, because I tend to miss super chats because I'm so focusing on that blend. Okay, this is collecting a little bit in my lines. I don't know how I feel about that. Right here, well, actually not so bad. This right here is like my barometer for like how good and crease proof a foundation is. If I see things kind of creasing right in here, I'm like, we're gonna have to really set that with powder or be very mindful to not overuse product in this particular region. I think that's why I like the Givenchy so much, because it really doesn't crease a whole lot. But this is thin and it does cover. Okay, so let's go to the other side now. And you see with this brush that I'm literally using paint strokes almost like down and out, right? I'm not going up and down. I'm literally just lightly, and I'm not even like pressing too hard. You don't want to stretch the skin out or be rough on your skin. And you can really get around the nose with this brush, which is my trouble area. The side of my nose. Like usually I'll have like a foundation gap, and this brush totally fixes that. The texture of this foundation though, I will say, like the dry down is quick. Like you don't have a ton of time to play. Get on the nose a little bit. I didn't even check, is this a matte foundation? Because it kind of feels matte. Okay, so on the forehead, especially with a formula that is long wear like this and a little more full coverage, I do not want a lot of product up there. I want it, of course, to match the rest of my face, but I'm making sure that I am not putting a ton of product up here. I joke around that with this brush, I kind of feel like I'm doing that like final step of like icing a cake where you're like smoothing everything out. That's how I feel. I can kind of really get close to the brow here and make sure the foundation is matching all the way up to the brow. And there really isn't anything that I need to blend out, but just by habit, I always flip the brush over and just kind of pounce just for a second, just to make sure. Danny says, I finally used my brushes for the second time today. I had originally only purchased 2 of the sets, and I love my makeup so much this morning that I ordered the 3rd today. I love it. I love it. That's everything I hoped for. I hoped you guys would try them out and then be like, you know what? I want the full meal deal. I'm doing it. And also someone was saying I pulled the trigger to get all 3 sets because I want them to all say first edition. So after our initial order that we ordered for launch, like moving forward, because this brand is not going anywhere, the brushes won't say first edition. So you guys are getting like that first round with the foil stamp that says right on here, first edition.
But the brushes will remain the same.
The brushes will remain the same. They just won't have that stamp. You
It's
know?
kind of like when you're buying a book. Like if there's a first edition book, second edition, third edition, but we won't have second, third edition, just a first.
Yeah, that's just for you guys. That you guys supported me at launch and bringing this brand to life, because this brand I have a big vision for and it's not going anywhere. I think I like this foundation. It looks pretty good. It's maybe a little more matte than I'm used to, but I didn't do any concealing underneath, none of that, and it's pretty full coverage. All right. We're gonna go in with a little Natasha underneath the eyes. To conceal, I'm trying my best recently to not, like my hand wants to go like this. My under eyes cannot handle it anymore. There's too many fine lines. It's happening. It is what it is. And as tempted as I have been to go and get Botox, for one, I feel irresponsible with like the histamine issue that I have, like going and doing any of that stuff. Like I don't have business doing that right now. But for two, has anyone else had like the, like you get Botox right here and you just look weird when you smile? Like you just look like, I kind of think I look creepy. Like I kind of feel like I just like my smile doesn't look right and I'd almost rather have the lines, but that means that I have had to kind of like relearn the appropriate amount of concealer to throw underneath the eyes. So it's like a whole thing. Now this brush right here, this is from the expansion set. This is going to mimic your finger. It is really like perfectly densely packed. It's not overpacked. You have enough like room here where it's just gonna give you this gorgeous blend. It feels like velvet. There's nothing tugging at that delicate under eye area. The shape is gonna get up like really close into that inner corner. I love using this underneath the eye. I also love using this to prime my eye. It's a great brush. So if you struggle with those fine lines, you struggle with blending out your concealer, this brush is like such a hero.
Hey Tots.
Yeah.
Did you see Jill and Emma's super chats? Green and orange.
Oh my gosh, Jill, you were spoiling me. Jill, thank you for being here. Your foundation brush is absolutely amazing. So little product is needed because a little goes a long way, makes application and blending out a breeze. It gets in all the nooks and crannies that other brushes cannot reach. I agree with that wholeheartedly. The nooks and crannies part. It's so funny that you say it like that because I actually was describing my brush that way and someone was like, nooks and crannies. And I'm like, look, when you wake up in the morning, you're a little puffy and there's just like a lot going on. And like you got like, there's nooks and crannies, like you got to get in there. And the brush does that. So I'm really happy that that's working out for you. That's amazing.
It makes me think of Thomas's English muffins. Right?
Nooks and crannies. To Emma Does Life. Hi, Tati and James. Love the makeup. Got pictures. Got pictures has screen on my computer. Beautiful. Makeup went on. Makeup on. I'm going to try and reframe this. Makeup went on.
Love like the life.
Your makeup went on like a dream. You love the photos. Maybe you put them on your computer. Beautiful. Love it. You're in Scotland. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sometimes when I'm reading comments, like if there's like someone typing in a hurry or whatever, like you guys know I'm dyslexic.
You also can't speak.
I'm dyslexic.
And I'm sorry for everyone in their headphones from my cackle.
There was a reel of this guy. He was, I don't know where he was from, but his accent was so thick that he was like, I'm dyslexic. I'm dyslexic. And the interviewer goes, you're Icelandic? And I thought it was so hilarious because for me, dyslexia happened when I was really little. Like I would write my letters backwards and like would write the first part of the word over here. And like to this day, I will have James like proofread something. He's like, the sentence reads better if you like switch this part around. So it is like, it is a thing. And I find it really funny that I've kind of gotten over it now, but like the anxiety of like reading comments on live is like, don't look like an idiot, don't look like an idiot, you know, and it kind of like I can get in my head really quickly about it, but whatever.
Hey, Jennifer Fatzinger, I just saw your comment. We are going to be launching individual brushes. They'll probably be here very, very, very end of this year or early next year.
Oh, you're giving them dates. Wow.
Well,
James just spoils all of it. Like literally. Do you know my mom called me and she's like, James said on live that you guys are launching beep. And I'm like, James did not say that. And she's like, well, he said as much. And I'm like,
James implied. Yeah, anyway, they won't be marked first edition, but they will be the same brushes. And for anybody that wants a buy now, pay later option, that is now available on our website at checkout. You can use Affirm or you can use Shop Pay, and you can pay in 4 interest-free installments.
Thank you. Look at the concealer. Like it literally just like gets into all the nooks and crannies of your lines and you're not tugging at anything. So I feel like it's like anti-aging as well, because if you every single day of your life are using your finger and rubbing underneath your eye to blend out your concealer, what are you doing? You're like, that's the thinnest, most delicate skin. So I feel like pouncing with a really velvety soft brush like this not only gives you a great blend, but you are protecting your under eyes. So good. So good. Alora Grace, love you so much. Thank you for being here. Hi Tati, I ordered the Givenchy base. It's coming today. I'm so ready to use it. Love you so much, and I hope you're feeling better like the live. You guys like the live? Share the live.
Which concealer are you using?
I'm using the Natasha Denona, and the shade I'm using is P2, which I don't think I meant to use that shade, but I actually, what's going on here? I actually like it. I like that. I like the foundation too. I'm shocked. I was really worried that the shade was just not going to be good at all, but it's great. Okay,
hey,
so.
I want to do a survey. Actually, we don't need to do a survey.
No? Where did
I feel like it looks really great today.
Yes, yes. Do you guys like how the live is looking?
We changed some settings.
I need my bronzer. Bro, where's my bronzer?
This?
No. Bear with me while I attempt to find my Say bronzer that it was behind the iPad. Okay. To Jeremiah, feeling very discouraged in my health journey, and I know you understand. Love your insight. Oh my gosh, I am sending you so much love. The health journey thing is maddening. It's maddening. I hear you. It's like sometimes 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But all you can do is the best you can do every day. And like if you're on a restrictive diet or avoiding certain things or under doctor recommendations to be better with your sleep schedule or working out, like even if you're not getting the results that you want right now, like it's doing something good in the bigger picture. That's what I always tell myself, because sometimes I feel like I'm doing all this work, I'm cooking at home and I'm doing this and I can't have that and I'm doing this and like I'm not seeing the results I want. But I think of how much worse I would feel and be if I wasn't doing anything at all. So just hang in there, and I think the body sometimes needs a minute to catch up. Kind of like when you're cleaning a room, like everything gets really messy first. You got to pull everything out and then you can reorganize and get that nice deep clean. So I'm wishing you all the best, and I understand. I really do understand. All right, let's get some bronzer on the face. This brush right here, the Soft Sculpt, this one is like, anybody can use this. Like a baby can use this. A child doing your makeup could snatch your face and blend you out, and it would look like a professional had done it. So the way this is shaped, it's a little fatter in the center. We have this nice fan shape here. What you can do is really just pounce your bronzer, whether it's a cream or a powder, right on your cheekbones. We're gonna get on the forehead. It's just a really easy, quick to use brush. And I love this, especially if I'm just in a hurry and I just wanna add a little balance and a little warmth to my skin, you can't screw it up. It literally just, zoom, it just adds that blur, that like blur bronze. Hence the name soft. It's a soft sculpt. It is not harsh. We are in the real world. Real people are looking at us. This is not photography. This is like, we just want to actually look good. That's what this brush will help you with. And this is in the expansion set. Which set are you guys loving the most? Or which one did you buy? Let me know in the comments. I was surprised. A lot of people love the expansion the most. And it's been interesting, like putting these together, of like seeing like what ones I thought would be like the best sellers, what people would gravitate to first. A lot of people like the expansion. So what I'm doing here is I'm literally going and chiseling out. My skin is so like, I have very like bendy skin, which is so strange, but like I like to sharpen this out because I don't like my jawline to look lax. I want it to look a little sharpened out. But if you had a brush that was really, really precise, like you could use, this would be like an underpainting brush. I would use this to sculpt out the jaw. This is from the Specialty set. If I'm putting foundation on top of it and doing more full glam photography makeup, full glam evening makeup, that's when this would come into play. I mean, you could use it the way I'm using it right now, but the easier one is this, because you can kind of just go back and forth and it's gonna do the blending for you without creating too much structure. And then I kind of pull down and the bristles are like velvet. I keep saying bristles, excuse me, the fibers. Let me be professional about it. The fibers are so soft that you're not tugging at your skin. And it's just going to give you a little bit of a shadow where you can see, like it's subtle, but it's there. I really like that. Ashley bought all 3 sets. I'm loving that. I'm absolutely loving that. Shannon, I would love an eye bundle. I don't wear foundation and I really just do the most with eyeshadow and liners. We'll be doing stuff like that in the future. This is just the first launch. And then also we'll be breaking the sets up where you can purchase some individuals. Janny Marie, we're on the health topic.
Time out. We will not be breaking the sets up.
Well, no, selling individuals.
Selling individuals, because breaking the sets up implies that you're going to be taking apart existing
No,
sets.
what, me and my brain. Dyslectic.
All right, I just did a poll.
You just did a poll?
And this is a customer poll. This is for people that have bought. You know, what's your favorite one so far?
I want to read Janny's comment because whenever anyone's like, I gave up sugar and it's rough, I'm like, yes, I see you. Gave up all sugar and grain in 2016 and I'm 140 pounds from my high weight, maintaining for over 8 years, which is amazing, but now would like to lose 20 more and it's not budging. You are amazing. Since 2016? Goodness sakes. Here I am complaining about the past year. Oh, I miss gummy candy. Like, literally, you're amazing.
You took gummies?
James, you're going to be removed from this room in a moment.
So I want to give you guys a behind-the-scenes story because, like, I just put up that poll. So funny story, but true. We came this close because it was my fault. The Specialty set.
My God, you are not telling them
I am.
this. James is always good to tell you guys everything that I would like rather not. You know what I'm saying?
So I had given the notes to the graphic artist and I had misspelled Specialty as like they do it in the UK, Speciality. So everyone was just proceeding. The artist did the artwork as Speciality.
Can't make me laugh right now. This is a very important
My dyslexic wife
moment.
Didn't even notice. And it was going into production, like literally it was at the press. And
we're like,
and someone said, hey, are you sure you want to do this? We're like, why? What's wrong with it? It was misspelled. So just in the nick of time, it was fixed, and it became the specialty set as intended, instead of the speciality set.
The speciality set. But it like warms my heart when customers from the UK review the product and they say the speciality set, and I'm like, I like that. Like, I like that. To Kurt, let me see if I can get here. Your makeup looks airbrushed and I feel like minimal effort was needed. You look beautiful and you just sold me on the expansion set. Thank you. Thank you so much. You will love this brush. Literally, you could do foundation with this brush. Like if you wanted to do a quick foundation, you totally can. But this one, to do any of your bronzing, powder or cream, going down the neck especially, like this is my lifesaver for when I feel like my neck and my foundation are not matching. I will take my bronzer and just really quickly, it just covers it so fast without having to like glop a ton of product everywhere.
You need more
It's really, really good. I need more bronzer?
You need more bronzer.
Well, I'm not done yet.
It's yellow.
I'm in layer. Oh my God. You're red. I don't have blush on yet, and I don't have powder bronzer on yet. Look, she's a pro, and I work in layers. That's how we get things locked for all day wear. That's how we enjoy the pleasure of applying product and taking our sweet time. And also it looking more realistic and not like thick, cakey makeup, right? Thin layers and build. I'm giving you side eye.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He will look at me sometimes and like I always have a thing where I do my lips last. Like of course I like to snack, and if I'm gonna be having snacks and drinks, I wanna do my lips before we leave the house. And he'll look at me and like the full glam is on, and all you'll say is something different about your makeup today? And like
wait,
that's always your way of saying I don't like your makeup or something's weird. Is there something different about your makeup today?
Do I say it effeminate like that?
Would
or
you?
do I say it
Oh my God!
like
I have a woman's voice, so when I do you, I'm not gonna be like, hey.
But when I say what someone else says, I tend to mock them. So like, I would
James.
imagine you would do an impression too.
Are you gonna wear that? Is that what you're gonna wear?
No, that's my friend Freddie. My best friend from 6th grade, Fred Andrews, who actually filmed our proposal video.
You okay?
Trying to be okay. That would be his thing. He's like, so are you gonna wear that?
Are you gonna wear that?
I'm like, yeah, I thought I was, but maybe not. But I can't get over how good.
He's a costumer, production designer, like that's his like whole craft.
He literally did Pretty Little Liars. That was his show. But like I'm looking at it and it looks phenomenal. The color balance, the white balance, everything is great. But I can tell that you're not finished with your makeup, and that's why
I'm not.
I was bringing it to your attention.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. Hey, how pretty is the packaging? I have one of the unopened sets over here. This is the expansion.
Did you see Morgan's super chat?
No, I didn't. I'm distracted. Let's see. I need to take the poll away so that I can see. I have a bunch of super chats. Morgan. Hey Tati, I got the Amiro for Mother's Day. What would you suggest using the Amiro? What would you suggest using with the Amiro to get the best benefits? Thanks. I mean, you want to keep up with your normal skincare routine. I always recommend to everybody, like everybody over 30, vitamin C during the day, retinols or some kind of exfoliant a few times in the evening during the week. Maybe spend one day a week doing some type of a mask to just like replenish and do all the things. But as far as your red light mask goes, I like using it without any serums on the face so the red light can actually penetrate more deeply and I can get the most bang for my buck, the most bang for those 5 minutes, right? So I'll cleanse the skin, and on perfectly cleansed skin, I will then put the mask on for 5 minutes, take it off, and then put on my serums and moisturizers, what have you. So that is the way that I do it, and I hope that helps. Did anyone hear that bird? What is going on outside? To Rebecca, bronzer is the Michael Myers of makeup for me. Excited to try this brush and learn a new skill. If a 5-year-old can use it, there's hope. There's so much hope for you. You are gonna love it. It's the most forgiving brush ever. Another tip that I will say, if you are newer to the land of bronzer, right? And I'm actually like, I kind of just have my Bounty paper towel here, and I always just gently wipe the brush down on the paper towel. I'm not using any spot cleaner or anything. And now I'm going into a powder. So I'm going to kind of evenly coat it, right? But I'm going to blot off the excess on my paper towel. I'm a person, again, that likes working in layers, and especially as you're learning your face and teaching yourself a new skill with bronzing. Thank you, James. You know, you want to go in with a light hand and build, right? So what I'm doing now is I'm going over exactly where I had the cream bronzer, and what this is going to do is lock it in and set it. So your powders are going to set any wet products, whether it is your foundation, a cream blush, a cream bronzer, and it will help it to wear all day long. So I typically, you notice I do kind of a pouncing motion because I don't like smearing the makeup that's underneath. Like, I don't want it to move whatsoever. So that's another reason I love this brush so much, is because you can really get a nice lay down of color without having to do this business. So go back to the ear, and now we have set that bronzer, cream bronzer with bronzer. Even myself out. Perfect. KJ Brady, I put an L in your name, I apologize. Tati, are you going to bring back the Blendiful? Why won't this let me go down? Love your brushes. I have all 3 sets. They are so soft and luxurious. Well, I love that you're loving the brushes. I would love to bring back the Blendiful, and if I'm able to, I will. I still love it too. There's nothing else like it. To Lasha. Hi Tati, I am 48 and have textured skin. Can you tell me the best primer and foundation combination is best at working together to blur? For textured skin, you want to make sure you're getting in with your skincare. Like, I always preach that good skincare is going to help you with better makeup application. Another random thing with texture, do you dermaplane? Do you shave your face? Because if you have textured skin, that can be something that will dramatically change the way that your foundation goes on. I do that with, I think it's called a dermaflash, like once a week, and it just really elevates how my makeup looks to not have any like little peach fuzz on the skin whatsoever. So a lot of the time what we see as texture could just be like these teeny tiny hairs on the face. But if you're making sure that you're using some type of exfoliant a few nights a week, getting good juicy skincare AM and PM to hydrate the skin, that's a great start in how your makeup is going to perform. As far as product recommendations, I love using some kind of a silicone primer to fill in. I kind of think of it like a spackle before you put on your paint. You want to fill in all of those little pores and lines. And I love my Tarte Smoothing Primer, but another great one that's actually feels like silicone but is silicone free is from Wet n Wild. And it is their, I think it's called the Impossible Blur. Hold please. Let me get you recommendations. Hold on. Okay, surprisingly, I have drugstore recommendations for you. Milani, this one's great if you want to hydrate, calm down any redness in the skin, and blur. This one is silicone free. It will fill you in and blur the skin. You don't need a lot. This is the Impossible Primer from Wet n Wild. And then this one is really beautiful as well. You might really, really love this one, Nano Blur. This has a technology to literally kind of hydrate, juice up the skin, and blur the skin before you go in with your foundation. I do really, really love this one. I got this at Target, but it is, I want to say like $20, $20, $25. It's a little more up there in price. As far as foundation goes, I feel like I'm like such a on repeat with this, but my favorite is the Givenchy. There's nothing that touches this. I do need to try the new Natasha Denona foundation, but this is a blurring foundation. It's going to be great for more mature skin. It is going to be great just to not look heavy, but even you out. It has skincare ingredients that help you long term, but this is also going to give you a nice immediate blur as well. Bonus, it wears beautifully. It's not overly greasy hydrating, but it's not matte either. It's very just kind of neutral as far as the hydration finish, and I love it. I highly recommend this one. Okay. So 63% of you are all about the essential set. I love that. We're all into the foundation brush, right? This is like where it's at. And then we're kind of at a tie for specialty set and expansion set. 2. Jill, Tati, you look beautiful. Your makeup always looks amazing. Whether if it is still a work in progress or when it's done, you are my inspiration. Thank you so much. I actually kind of like just fussing with my makeup and talking with you guys. Are we into this? Because I can totally do this more often. It kind of gives me something to do and then check in with you guys. And I have all these little mini teachable moments in between. So thank you for being with me in process. Because sometimes, honestly, I'm my own worst critic. And also James is also a big critic, telling me that I don't have enough bronzer on. No, but like it's a process. Like everything looks great when it's done, but thank you for being kind about the process. And 2, Lauren, hi Tati. I have been a silent watcher for years. I'm finally catching you live as I am off sick. Feel better. Whatever was going around, terrible, awful. I hope you get well soon. I still use the Blendiful and your big palette, big love. Thank you so much. I love that. When you guys tell me that you still love the infamous palette, it does mean so much. So Lauren, again, get well soon, and thanks for being here. To Samantha, I have the Scott Barnes bronzer sculpting brush. How does yours differ? Trying to decide which set to buy, and is the expansion set worth it with the other brushes or a different set? The expansion set comes with a lot of great brushes. You get the concealer brush that I use every single day of my life. You do get the soft sculpt brush right here. Now the difference between Scott's and mine, his is more densely packed. It's a little bit smaller. So mine is more fluffy. And for me, I just want a larger brush as well, for time's sake. I like to get in there and just have the color be very diffused. It's not gonna harshly sculpt you. So there is a difference in how product will lay down. His brush is great, like no doubt. And I love this kind of shape of a brush. A lot of companies make this kind of shape of a brush. Mine is intentionally a little bit more fluffy. It still has a nice amount of denseness to it. You can use this with powder or cream. That's another bonus. When you have a brush that is so densely packed, it's gonna work best with cream only, because if you go into powder, it's gonna pick up too much product. This one has a nice like fluffiness to it that you can use it with both. So I hope that helps you out with your shopping, and thank you for the super chat. All right, I'm gonna quickly put on lips because I just look dead without them on. So James, you wanna come and say hello while I do this, because I cannot talk and do this at the same time.
Well, okay.
Take it away, James. Who has a question for James?
Let's see here.
I'm using Makeup Forever Wear Walnut, if you're curious.
Makeup Forever Weird Walnut?
Wear Walnut.
Weird Walnut?
Wear Walnut.
Hit like so confetti will fall when we hit the 1K.
Oh yeah,
We can do
do
it, family.
do that, you guys. Hit the likes.
Isn't that a different platform?
No, it does it here too.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, then everyone hit the like button, but that means they gotta like leave to go hit it and then come back, and that might be too much friction.
Wait, have you seen, for live stream, not on YouTube, but they have like this like mechanical thumb that will like the live. It looks crazy for one, but it literally, people will buy these to like tap on the likes to get like massive amount of likes on their lives. And I think that's hilarious.
Oh, it's that little massage gun.
It's
The
massage
gun.
right? But James will just instruct people when we go on TikTok. He's like, hey guys, like he'll just like tap the screen. I'm like, oh my God. We're playing this like a video game. We got to get to 1,000. All right. I guess I don't need you. Like I can kind of talk.
Yeah,
into this.
I'm literally just sitting here.
Your pretty little face.
I'm trying to get the, like, when I do this to your, I can't, there we go. I can finally scroll through the comments.
That's what I'm talking about. When I say my comments are frozen, you're like, they're not frozen. What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so it's not frozen. It's just that your iPad is being sticky.
Mm. Did we miss any super chats? Huh?
Okay. Oh, Kate Barnett, any new coffee that you're loving this week? I am loving Danger Coffee right now. Thank you. James, please get rid of Zeke. Who is Zeke? I don't know who Zeke is.
I don't either, but it's fine. Do you know what, though? Do you know what you could do?
What?
You can make me a mushroom coffee.
A mushroom coffee.
Yeah. I'm sharpening my pencil, if you guys were wondering. Like, what's she doing? Oh, that's not really working.
Zeke in new cities. I have so many things to give away. Oh. Zeke in new cities giveaway. Oh, I see. All right. Zeke, bye. The people have spoken.
I'm really into using this in my Waterline right now, you guys. I think I talked about this last week. The Endless Silky Pencil from Pixie. This is in... Gosh, you cannot read this. It's like in foil where you can't read foil on foil. It's in Rose Glow. And it just like frames the eye just right. Okay, so I look a little spooky. I need some blush. We need blush. We need blush. Where's my blush? I'm just losing everything today, you guys. Literally, like, why is it? I have 5 blushes over here, and it's not the one that I want to use. Okay, BRB, hold on. Let's find a good blush. Wait, oh, is it over here? Ah! You know what? I'm really into this one blush, and I like got it on Amazon, and I don't even really know the brand, but I really love it, and I wanted to use it today, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I'm gonna go in with Jason Wu. We're gonna do that instead. I'm going to take my SP2. This has just like a really nice petite shape to it. Love this with powder. You could do cream with this brush as well. But for me, I have kind of like a smaller area of where I like to blush. And if blush gets too low on me, it just looks a mess. So that's why I wanted this shape of a brush. Can you see how it's just getting exactly where I want it? It's not like dragging me down. But also for my shape of face, if I put blush too high up under here, it exaggerates everything I don't want to exaggerate. So like blush placement, can I say very clearly, is not a trend. It has to do with your unique face shape. So if you ever wanted to know what kind of blush looks great on you, what I suggest is doing some shower makeup. So at the end of the day, you can go in really aggressively, intentionally, and maybe on one day, put the blush really, really high. See how you feel with color in that area. Try it a little bit lower. Try contouring with it. Try bringing it to your nose a little bit one time. Like, you can play with color and see how it best shapes your face. That's kind of always what I have done. And also, like, I have to apply my blush a little bit higher on this side if I'm paying attention and being very specific, because this side of my face is a little wonky. But there's so much you can do with makeup to just like balance yourself out. And I don't even want to say that they're imperfections, but you can create such like balance and this illusion of harmony in, you know, parts of you that might not have the harmony that you want, if that makes sense. Look at just how much blush does. Like, literally, like, can we just talk about it for a second? Because the makeup all of a sudden looks like, yes, we are almost there. And you're probably noticing that I keep going back in. This is something that gets edited out of all short form content for sure, but even longer form content, you don't see how many times we go and dunk back in and blend out and blend out and blend out. It's very rare that someone that's really going for that perfected glam look is just gonna do one swipe and be done. I'll just throw that out there. So take your time, enjoy it. Enjoy it, enjoy it. And I also love that these brushes are soft. It makes the process feel very luxurious. And is that not, like, tell me I'm wrong. Does my blush not look amazing? And I have had such, like, so many times where I've tried new blushes and it's just getting everywhere and all of that. Like, the shape of the brush and the way it blends takes even a drugstore blush and makes it look so nice. This is in the shade Magnolia, by the way. This is one of my favorites from Jason Wu. And now let's do a little bit of a lighter lipstick in the center. This is MAC Blankety. And oh, you know what I wanted to do? James, will you hand me that Kiko box and maybe grab a scissor and open it?
Yes, baby.
I have
the Kiko
new
box?
lip glosses from Kiko Milano? Kiko. They sent me PR, which I'm really excited about. So let's play.
Yeah.
It's right here. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. MAC Blankety is like such an iconic lipstick. Literally, I only use it just to like dab, dab, dab right in the center, and then I put a gloss on top. If you use this as like the full like swipe on, it is a little thick, it is bright, but it's like such a pretty center of the lip lipstick. I love it. I am going to do a little finishing powder. This is from MAC. Let's go in and do that real quick. Why not? Add a little glow to the skin. Thank you. You guys, yes, 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 yes. Look at those.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Kiko's packaging is so nice and elevated and high end, but the price on these is so good. They used to have a location in California. Like, I would drive a half an hour specifically to this mall to go in the shop itself, because it was just like all their new collections and just everything that they did always had the cutest packaging and theme. And it is a great brand. Wow, look at that doe foot applicator is huge. Doesn't really smell like anything. It says, oh, these are plumpers. All right, here we go. Extreme plumping effect. Instant volume, immediate hydration, enriched with hyaluronic acid beads. Licorice extract, ginger, and I never say this right. Kapaku butter. My brain. Mirror-like shine with reflective pearls. New sleek reflective bottle design doubles as a mirror so you can touch up on the go. That's great. $16, 6 nude and rose shades. Do I want to go in with this one or do I, let's look at the shades. This looks like it's just going to be clear. This looks a lot like the Patrick Ta one that I use. It's kind of like a, yeah, that's a dupe. This one was in my travel bag. I brought this with me on my trip. I do love this one so much. This is in the shade Superficial. Like, you guys, this is a dupe. We're having a dupe moment because the doe foot applicator is pretty much the same. Look at that. It's the same. Okay, so let's try it. I'm gonna put this in an upcoming video. Jill Cohen, James, I love that you participate in the lives. I also love how much it shows that you support Tati and love her to the end of the earth. I know she gives it right back to you. You are a couple that people should emulate. I'm gonna have to read this to him when he comes back in the room. Thank you so much. He is honestly like the most supportive husband. Like sometimes I'll just look at him and I'll be like, hey, don't die. Okay, like don't, like you can't ever leave me. You're not allowed to ever leave me because like there would never be like another. Like this man literally is so chill and he will help me with anything. And like we're, as far as like the standard of what you see online as far as like romance and like presents and flowers and all of that, I'm like, no, we don't really do that. Like we don't really do like sweet love notes and cards and flowers. No. But I have a man in my life that literally will wake up, drive to the store and get me celery and make me celery juice. And like to me, that's the most romantic, supportive thing on the planet. And he has my back with everything and I have his back on everything. And it's just like, I don't think that's showcased enough. Like sometimes the expression of love is, in my opinion, like the loudest form of that is the support that you can give your partner, not necessarily the things. So yeah, we love James. James is the best. And thank you guys for being so sweet to my husband too. Did you hear all that? We're like, I'm gushing about you.
I did.
Did you?
I just came back here to give you a hug. I love
Really?
you so much. That was so sweet of you.
Yeah.
You're my sweetheart.
Yes.
You're amazing. I would kiss you, but
I
you're
know.
putting
Now
makeup
I'm
and
like,
I know
let me
better.
run and hide.
I know
Being
better.
awkward online. You are. You're so good, James.
You are too, baby. Can I get you a water?
No, thank you. Oh, actually, yeah.
Okay.
You guys saw me getting like blushing online. It's so funny too. We had like the cutest, to me, I was like very proud, cute moment. We were out and about. This was a little while ago, but James always opens my car door. Like he just does. Southern gentleman. Like it was something that I had to get used to when we first started dating, that he like insisted on opening doors. And I know that's like a debate out there. A lot of people are like, no, be an independent woman and like do it yourself. And I'm like, well, but it's kind of nice to be taken care of, is like really nice. But I hadn't dated guys that really went out of their way like that until James came along. I'll do this one right here. And he's opening the car door and this woman walks by and is like, oh, you guys must be new to dating. And we're like, no, like been together for 15 years. Like it does exist. Like you can find that. Like you can find a person that that fits in your life and the roles that you want played out a certain way. Like, I like a masculine man. I like that my husband drives. I'm a passenger princess. He opens doors. He opens packages. He helps me with like the man things. And like, I love that. Could I do it on my own? Yes, totally. But why would I if you're here? Right?
Yeah.
I like feeling taken care of. Like, I enjoy that. It makes me feel feminine. It makes me feel a certain way, you know? So I like it.
It's how I was raised, ma'am.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Because let me tell you, like, him being raised in North Carolina compared to like the typical LA guys, like night and day. Night and day. I'm like, yeah. I didn't know what I was missing. You know what I'm saying?
But.
Oh, you're coming back.
But. Also, you're pretty special and you're pretty unique, and I don't know. There's never been anyone else like you. So I think, yes, I dote on you, and yes, it's part of how I was raised, but you are like passenger princess in life. It's not just in cars.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you're a life
I'll take
passenger
it.
princess.
I'll take it. Okay. Someone just asked what the blush brush that I used was. Maha. This is from the Specialty set. This has kind of like a nice shape to it where you could contour with cream bronzer. You can use this one with cream or powder. I really wanted the brushes to be versatile in that way, so they do have the right kind of flexibility, the right density to be able to, for the most part, use either or. So what I like about this one is dependent on your face shape. If you want to carve out and chisel a little bit, you can do that. If you want to use this as a blush brush and you have spatial issues here where there's not enough space for a big, huge blush brush, because sometimes, I don't want to like pull out a competitor brush, but like sometimes the blush brushes are so big that you get blush down here where you don't want it. So I wanted to create something where you could really just focus on the apples of the cheeks and give more of a lifted look to the face, but it's going to diffuse out so much that you're not just left with just this color being so intense right here. You get to kind of pull back and have a diffused gradient without a ton of product kind of going everywhere. So this is such a hero brush.
Question.
Love it.
You might want
Yes.
to bring that back out.
Yes, SP,
Well,
Specialty.
yeah, but let's new thumbnail now that you have it on makeup.
Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. You want to do this?
Okay, that look good. Turn your cheek. Do your little look in the camera. Smile just a little. Okay, now do whatever you're comfortable doing. Change.
Oh my God, I can't do this with my audience here.
There we go. Thank you.